I'm Sarah Kate Christopher. I'm an engineer here at Scientific Cutting Tools, and my entire job is to get you the right tools to make your job easier. It might sound obvious, but the easiest way to machine a difficult port is with a port tool. So what are port tools and what are they for? A port tool is a tool that's designed with the specific complex geometry that's required for many standard ports. You have your AS5202 or your SAE port. But what are these ports used for? Ports are used in everything from airplanes to the brake lines on your car to the machine behind me. You might want to use it to operate a control valve so that you have hydraulic fluid flowing and switching on and off, or just to maintain pressure in those brake lines that you don't want to go out. So what are the benefits to using a port tool instead of boring it out on a lathe or using an end mill on your mill? The first thing is it's going to be way more accurate. Since you are cutting all of the diameters at once, you're going to be able to maintain that concentricity a lot easier than if you have to come in with multiple tools and try and find the center of your hole again. The second benefit is it's going to be way faster because you have one tool in your carousel cutting the entire port instead of potentially using multiple spaces in your carousel and having to do multiple operations. The bottom line is you're going to spend less time and get better results. So, how do you know what port tool you need? There's two parts to that question. The first one is going to be what spec you need. Now that should be called out on your print or your plan. If you're not sure, you can always give us a call and we'll help you figure it out. The second part of the question is what style do you need? We offer 3 different styles. We have our Reamer pilot, we have our pilotless, and we have our solid pilot. Now most of the time, you're going to want to use the Reamer pilot because it does cut the entire port at one time, and it will give you the best accuracy and concentricity and also probably surface finish since it's engaging the entire part at one time and is going to be more rigid. Now for those times when your port isn't standard, we have our pilotless port tool and our solid pilot port tool that will cut just that port seat and let you handle the thread miner diameter in a separate operation. We've been making port tools for over 6 decades and are one of the most trusted port tool manufacturers in the industry. If you need a port tool for your next project, give Scientific Cutting Tools a call and we'll get you exactly what you need.